Folks, how are we doing? Circling up from the mosh pit. Glorb is back with Ghost in the Shell, one of the best anime of all time. I will fight everybody who says otherwise. But I saw it was the crab guy. I forgot his name. But he's the guy who they're going to be talking about here. So I'm curious how Ghost in the Shell is going to apply, because that's normally a technology thing. So let's just see. Jellyfish fields, okay. Oh, so that's okay. So that that sort of trap thing, trap beat was from the previous track, wasn't it? When they had their huge fallout, literally. Now we have bombs falling. I wonder who these. No, wait, these two. Okay. So they're watching the bomb fall. I see Dankton over there and Patrick and SpongeBob. Okay, sorry. First time watching this, I got to figure it out. Oh, okay. Ooh. Looks like a Luigi's Mansion character.
Really? Those two? What the?
Oh.
What the fuck?
Huh. Oh.
I always knew you were my boy, Larry.
What? Okay. There's just that. Oh, I guess. Okay. I was sitting there like, is that stuff just lying around? But I guess maybe the syringe was already there before and then it got radioactive from the fallout. Interesting. But this is Larry. Sorry, now I remember.
Let's fix this town up.
Oh, okay. And I don't know the backstory to Larry. I don't know his connection to this guy, so tell me in the comments. I didn't ever really watch SpongeBob, so.
I'm tired of these motherfuckers in the Krusty Krab always telling me Larry ain't about this, Larry ain't about that. Shut the fuck up. Yo,
Wow.
motherfuckers ain't no shit.
Wow.
Boy, a fucking lifter. You know he roll with Sam Sulik and them.
Okay, well, so, first of all, he's looking like Bane right now with the symbiote. Also, I like how we're finding new ways to kind of get everybody back together. Like, you know, if we have to go a whole different side character route and be able to get a whole different direction of music and then bring it back to, you know, SpongeBob or however else we're going to do that. I think that's so cool. That is true artistry to me. Some people might look at Glorb and be like, oh, well, he's just whatever. No, I think there's so much to being able to make your art last and extend upon itself. It's the artists that, you know, they make stuff that, you know, they can't really keep it going for a while, that are, you know, I would argue how deep their artistry goes. Also, I just realized Ghost in the Shell has to do with the soul. So it's typically about the soul of a computer, the soul of a machine, that kind of thing. But we just had these guys go up in smoke. So Ghost in the Shell makes sense now. Mmm. 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 Ooh, okay, yeah. I go to the gym. I'm not seeing any of you tough guys. That's so true. And it is disgusting. And also the whole idea, all these fake tough kids acting like they're demons, acting like they're tough. You know, I will argue this. I will say, typically I figured that the world kind of puts you in your place. People realize how stupid you are and how fake you are. But there is that side of the internet that if you just post those things and you can keep your nose clean, there are a lot of kids, unfortunately, that can get a following that believes that you are really tough and everything, and you don't have to really prove anything. Now, there always comes a point where you get checked on that, which is where I will hang my hat forever, that you will get called out for what you're doing. But, yeah, there are a lot of young people, especially for whatever stupid reason, their moms never took away their iPad, that they will take just enough pictures to post and fake about who they are, and they actually can get famous off that, which is sick. I hate it. I side with you, Larry. Ooh. Ugh. Ugh. Ooh, okay. You forgot who I was. I'm the ghost in the shell. Okay. Because he didn't, that wasn't talking about his spirit. Maybe he was just talking about he he was the unexpected life inside of what. That's interesting. Okay, I do want to go back too because there was a lot of great metaphors here. Oh, okay. Well, I didn't even get the bell line the first time. Um, in light of how he's kind of playing off of the oh, what's that guy's style? Oh, Yeet, who said famously in one of his biggest songs, like, "Oh, I said it was something like." I said I wanted a clang. Now here's a bell, and then for the rest of the beat, there's the bell sound. I think that originally was giving homage to Yeet in his previous song when he was at the gym and stuff. But then he's also saying, "I took the fish to school, school of fish. They're used to the bell, like the bell calling you into school." That's dope. Oh, I didn't even get that one either. Jeez, I was not paying attention. You know when you're the shit, you know when you're amazing, you get used to the smell. Oh. Okay, so it burns when you lift, when you're actually lifting weights. You're going to be tearing those muscles, you're going to be working yourself out. So I got to raise hell. I got to keep lifting it. Dude. Wait. GPT. Oh shoot. Oh man. But then PT, personal trainer. The G. Okay, there could be a couple different metaphors for that. I don't know if GPT is its own abbreviation. Let me know in the comments. But PT, physical trainer, you're working out at the gym, but then also you're a G, you're about that. You get all these ladies around you like a pimp would. So yeah. And then Deep Seek is related to like image generation stuff online. So Chat GPT, there we go. Sorry, still put that comment in there, and then also add to that comment, you're an idiot. Thank you. Oh, and it had the frickin' symbol there for GPT. I'm so dumb. Well, you need to just stop pausing the video so many times. You know what? You're actually right. Wait. Oh, a he, like Michael Jackson. Oh, black and white. So his. Okay, well, first of all, we got the glove, the single glove from Michael Jackson, but then also black and white, that being his race. But then also, it's never black and white with these kids. Could also mean the logo for ChatGPT. So. Oh, rest in peace, Avicii. But that was one of his biggest songs, Levels. So. Okay, so there was a lot there. A fake noun. They told it he was Himothy instead of Timothy. That's a fake noun. That's not your name. You're not him. Okay. I flushed him skibbity toilet. You all know. Show him how I make brown. I don't know what that phrase might mean normally, but making brown, pooping. So let me see. I throw the weight. Told him to stay down. So you're throwing the weight, you're throwing the metal, you're throwing shots, telling them to stay down, you're popping them. But I don't know what weight might mean otherwise. And I swear I've seen the Thrasher thing. I don't know what that's related to. Tell me in the comments. Wait. Wait. Hall of Meat. The way I made him skate out, like in Skate 3. Hall of Meat, you purposefully try and hurt yourself as much as you can, I think. Oh, yeah. Okay, Thrasher, Hall of Meat. So it's like however far you can catapult yourself and keep your body going. But then also keeping your body going with working out at the gym. Dude, what the heck? He's just looking there like, oh, he's not even fighting it. He's like, oh, geez. turn that op to powder, but also we're talking powder for like supplements, like taking protein drinks. Jeez. We porterhouse. Okay, cut them like a steak. We're porterhouse. That's a place where you can get steaks. Okay, so yeah, Goon Lagoon. Yeah, absolutely what I was initially thinking, but I wanted to wait on my judgment before the song went. There was something else they said. Oh yeah, something in my veins, but we won't talk about it. So that's going back to him having injected himself with that radioactive stuff. But then also, if we're playing off of the typical drug usage in a lot of, this type of rap style, there could be a bunch of drugs in your body. Probably some of those that are illegal, but we won't talk about it. We're zipping it. That actually looks like a nice beach. I want to go there. Oh, Malcolm in the Middle, or Malcolm, wait. It's Malcolm in the Middle is the reference. When they Malcolm mid. Yeah. Ooh, okay, so we got this guy coming in. Nice. The only funny thing to me with a lot of this style, the kind of rage style, and I just say this as someone who likes good bass in a track. I've loved rap for years. I've loved EDM. I love metal. Like, those have been my main genres that I love. Rap, EDM, and metal. I know it's weird. But in looking at like funk and like really bassy trap stuff, sometimes it's like, especially with this production, when it's so bassy, it just sounds sludgy. I can't even really get behind that. It just sounds like you're ruining a good sound. But that's also me growing up in the 90s, where the louder you turn up a speaker, you're going to ruin the speaker. It's because that's not how it's supposed to be played. So that's my old crusty side, acting up about that. So okay, Kids Seeing Ghosts. That was a album between Kid Cudi and Ye, I want to say. But then he's saying, I'm grabbing the chrome, gonna take care of you like Davy Jones. Davy Jones' locker. That's where you go when you die. In pirate mythology, is that what it is? I'm not trying to snatch chains. I don't care about that. I'm trying to snatch souls. I'm trying to take a life, not take a chain. I don't care about that stuff. And then there was one other line I totally forgot about. I think it was just like, I'm going to appear if you're talking about me. I'm going to show up. I'm a ghost ship. Boom. Pop up right there and take care of you. Yeah. Also, we don't kid Cudi. We're not kidding around. I'm going to make him see ghosts. Oof. Okay, so turn a op into a joke. Dave Chappelle has remained uncanceled and beloved for years because he truly doesn't let anyone get under his skin. And he just turns it around and is like, okay, you're insulting me, especially unfairly, which I've watched his specials. A lot of it is really people just getting so offended about everything, when from what I can tell, Dave is a truly genuine, friendly person. But it's when people decide, oh, you have to believe and agree with what I believe, or I hate you and I want you to lose all your success. And he just turns around and he's like, can you believe this? The jokes almost write themselves. So he's saying, I'm turning the op into the joke. I'm also going to be disrespecting you because I'm going to be taking you out. Oof. I don't want to see the beef die, resurrect them all. So, okay, he's just going to resurrect them. I wondered how they were going to do that. There's also a little line in there, big and green like the Hulk. And I can just, I don't have to kick open the door. I can just go through the wall. Just kind of braggadocious stuff about his abilities as a poltergeist. Okay, so he basically just says, "Hey, I'm not done with the battle yet. You do it again, but this is the one resurrection I'm giving you." Okay. All right. You got that fairy to pop out of that jar, Link. You're resurrected. You still got a war on your hands. Get that heart piece. Oh, and people were saying they had signs saying Larry for mayor. I mean, really, though, essentially, he's kind of resurrected the whole town and brought back some infrastructure with him being on the beach. That's actually really well done. Holy smokes. So I'm sorry. I just noticed. I was just thinking about it. Dankton and Krabs were kind of looking at each other like, okay, either because they think there's a threat that the two of them can correlate to, or they had a moment where they're like, okay, maybe we should squash the beef. Though, yeah, the pirate was asking for a war, so, Okay. Okay, so then I guess he's going to be the new villain. Everyone was at the table like, okay, what are we going to do? That's awesome. And I'd love to know your guys' thoughts in the comments. I'm glad Glorb's back. This was dope. I liked this kind of redirection for a little bit. Gives us more, depth with the characters. And this was actually a lot of great writing here. This was so good. And that's all I got to say about that.